In this video, Miguel Oliveira sets a deadline on his future with KTM, Jorge Martin stuck in a loop with the new Ducati engine, and Jorge Lorenzo talks about Jorge Martin, Marc Marquez and Fabio Quartararo. My name is Sankalp and this is your Racing News Fix. Ever since they came back from the summer break last year, Miguel Oliveira has lost all his form. With the exception of the surprise win at the drenched Mandalika in the last 13 rounds, Oliveira has DNF'd 5 times and not managed to finish in top 10 at all. The KTM rider is one of many with their contracts ending at the end of the season, and while he is regarded as one of the most talented ones on the grid, his recent form is not doing him any favors when it comes to helping him fetch a high-profile ride. Miguel still believes he has a lot to offer to the KTM project and did not shy away from accepting that staying with KTM is his number one priority. Oliveira started by saying, "I think I can still contribute a lot to this project. This is my number one goal. We will see if we can achieve this goal with KTM. This is where I want to be. I want to be in a place where I can do that for a team, where I feel I have value. I want to feel like I can bring something to the team. If these conditions are met, it is a perfect marriage." Oliveira expects his situation and future with KTM to become clear by the end of May. Oliveira continued, "It is early, there is still time. I think we will have until the end of May to decide on the future. That doesn't mean we can't talk after May, but I would say that by May, we have to make it clear whether we want to stay together or not. I think it is standard procedure for all riders, so it doesn't have to be a secret or anything." Jorge Martin has had a troublesome start to the 2022 campaign. In a season where he is in a head-to-head battle with Enea Bastianini for the factory Ducati seat, Martin is trailing behind his main rival by 33 points already. Notably, after Pecco Bagnaia opted for the hybrid spec engine, Martin and Zarco are the only ones stuck with the unpolished 2022 spec engine. And now it would appear that the rawness of the power delivery of the new engine is causing a lot of trouble for the 2021 Rookie of the Year. Frustrated after the last round, Martin explained his problems, which caused him to drop down to P8 after starting from pole position. Martin started by saying, "I am not happy at all because it was a weekend where I had pound speed. I thought I had the potential for the podium, but on the straight I suffered a lot. It was impossible for me to get close to any bike. Let's say I didn't have the potential of the Ducati engine. We lost 7 or 8 km per hour with Enea, so we have to find the solution. We don't know what happened, but we lost a lot. With the new engine, we are having some problems. I am frustrated because it is not up to me. I've tried to endure, but it consumes everything to recover and I have nothing left. I'm not saying that the 2021 engine is better, but maybe the aerodynamics. I lost a lot on the straight, so in the end we are stuck in a loop." And the 5-time world champion, recently turned commentator for DAZN Spain, Jorge Lorenzo has a unique rapport with the riders which helps him get more details out of them. On top of that, Jorge loves to share his opinions, and recently he spoke about Jorge Martin and Ducati, the future of Marc Marquez and Fabio Quartararo and Yamaha. Starting with Jorge Martin, Lorenzo seems to believe that the contract with the factory team has already been signed and it is just a matter of making the announcement at the right time. Lorenzo started by saying, "For me, Martin is already a part of the factory team. They have already signed the contract and the only thing left to do is announce. Maybe I am wrong and the position is still in contention. But if it is not signed yet, then it is going to be difficult for Martin, as Enea is riding incredibly." Moving on to his last teammate in Motogp, he said that he can see Marquez on the grid for another 5 years. Lorenzo said, "We all know Marc. Even if he has fallen hundreds of times, he is still risking forever. In Austin, he almost fell 3 or 4 times, but kept on pushing. He is a special rider and completely unique in that respect. But age also counts. These hard crashes in your 20s are not the same as when you are in your 30s. Marquez is already close to 30 and it is not the same. Technically he is a phenomenon and for me, he still has at least 5 good years to go." And concluding by touching the topic of Yamaha and the reigning world champion Fabio Quartararo, Lorenzo agrees that Yamaha have fallen far behind their competition but sees Fabio continuing with the Iwata factory for the immediate future. Lorenzo said, "It is difficult because Yamaha have lost their way a bit or have evolved less than the other brands. It is one of the worst moments in the last 20 years since before Valentino arrived. Fabio is riding beautifully, he goes to the limit of the bike, but it is still not enough for him to make podiums. There is talk that he can go to Honda, but it is a very difficult bike. He is used to being very precise to carve through the corners, and the Honda is ridden in the opposite way, and in Ducati, it seems there is no place." If you made it till here and still are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and don't forget the notification bell. And don't forget to check out these two videos which I know you will enjoy.